If your child is starting preschool soon, you may be wondering what you should be doing right now to make that transition easier. As a nanny with more than 20 years of experience, I've seen children thrive in preschool, and I've also seen children struggle with the adjustment. And the difference usually isn't intelligence or academic skills or even age, it's preparation. The good news is that preparing your child for preschool doesn't have to be complicated. In fact, there are 10 simple things that you can start doing today that can make the first few weeks of preschool so much more smoother for you and your child. The first thing you should do is to gradually adjust your child's schedule. One of the biggest shocks for children entering preschool is suddenly having to wake up way earlier, eat at a different time, and follow a structured routine. If your child's preschool schedule is totally different from what they're currently doing at home, start making small changes 2 to 4 weeks before school begins. You could do things like moving bedtime a little earlier, or waking them up closer to their future school time, and begin serving meals and snacks on a predictable schedule. This will help their body adjust before the first day of school arrives. The second thing you should do is to encourage independent skills. We all know that preschool teachers are caring and they're supportive, but the reality is that they also have multiple children to supervise at once. So children who could do small tasks independently often feel more confident when they start school. Practice things like washing their hands, putting on shoes or hanging up backpacks, and opening their snack containers and cleaning up their toys. And remember, the goal isn't perfection. The goal is to help your child feel capable. Thirdly, practice short separation before preschool start. Many children have spent most of their time with parents or their grandparents or a nanny, and they find separation challenging. If possible, create opportunities for your child to spend time with a trusted adult without you being there. This might be a play date or a grandparent visit or a church nursery or a babysitter. The more opportunities that your child has to learn that you always come back, the easier preschool drop-off will become. The fourth thing parents should do is talk positively about preschool. Remember, children pay attention to our emotions. If they sense anxiety, they will often become anxious too. Instead of repeatedly asking, "Are you nervous?" focus on exciting aspects of school. You could talk about making friends or playing with new toys, listening to stories, and creating art projects, and of course learning new things. You want preschool to feel like an adventure, not something scary that's going to happen. Number 5 is to visit the school if possible. Now, many preschool offer orientation days. They offer classroom visits or meet the teacher events. Take advantage of those opportunities because children feel more comfortable entering a new environment when they've already seen the classroom, the playground, the teachers, and the routines. Familiarity reduces anxiety. The sixth thing to do is to start reading books about preschool because books help children understand what to expect before they experience it themselves. Stories about making friends, following routines, participating in circle time, and separating from parents can help normalize the experience. And also, reading these books together will create opportunities for your child to ask questions and you can answer them. Number 7 is to establish a consistent goodbye routine. This is one of the most important things parents can do. Many adults accidentally make drop-offs so much harder by extending them. A confident, a loving, and predictable goodbye usually works best. You can create a simple routine such as a hug, a kiss, and "I love you," and a promise that I'll be back later, then leave. Children often take emotional cues from their adults, so confidence matters. The 8th thing parents should do is prepare for illnesses. Preschool will expose your child to so many new germs. It is totally common for children to experience more colds and minor illnesses during their first year of group care. This doesn't mean that preschool is a mistake. It simply means that their immune system is encountering things that it hasn't seen before. By planning for this reality ahead of time, we reduce the stress when this inevitably happens. Number 9 is practice following simple directions. Preschool involves group routines and transitions. Begin incorporating simple instructions into daily life, such as putting toys away when playtime is over, washing their hands before meals, sitting for a short story, or helping clean up after an activity. These experiences help children adjust to a classroom expectation. And finally, number 10, set realistic expectations. Some children will walk into preschool and immediately love it, while others will need several weeks to adjust. Tears or drop-off does not automatically mean that preschool is a bad fit. Temporary cleanliness, fatigue, or changing appetite or emotional ups and downs are all common during major transitions. You have to give your child time to adapt and to remember that adjustment is a process, not an event. And honestly, the truth is that preschool readiness is less about knowing letters, knowing their numbers or color, and more about helping children feel secure, helping them feel confident and prepared for a new routine. When parents focus on building independence and creating predictable routines and supporting emotional readiness, they give their children the best possible foundation for a successful start. If your child is starting preschool soon, tell me in the comments below how old they are and what concerns you most about this new transition. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!